Good afternoon. This is Paula Ward, aka Tutu Fit Mama. I'm barely awake, so bear with me here. Today's topic is how I survived my resolution, day 4, and it's what you might not think it is. So, the biggest thing that has helped me kind of stay on track since January, because a lot of people are starting to fall off come February, is actually food. This year I've decided to do something different. I am following a plan. It's not restrictive kind of in any way, except for not eating processed food. So anything around the outside of the grocery store, fruits, vegetables, I can eat certain grains. Hello Nancy, hello Ann, hello John. And really the results were crazy. I was told for my activity and for my weight that I needed to eat 2,500 to 2,700 calories. So for those of you who are my age, we were told less is better, starve yourself, and you'll do better. But I struggle. I would only lose when I would do that a couple pounds. Everybody else would kill it. I do have polycystic ovaries. I do have prediabetes, so I don't lose weight like the normal person. And it wasn't working. It was getting frustrating. And it got to the point where some days I'm working out 2-3 hours a day, and the results still weren't happening. So this year I've tried something different, and for once it's the first time where I've eaten probably more than I have in forever. Like literally eating has been a second job. But as you guys know from yesterday, I'd lost 10 pounds. So we need to stop looking at food as the enemy and certain food groups. I do still have some carbohydrates, but it's like sweet potatoes. It's stuff that's not processed. And I'm not hungry. That's the other thing too. I think in past years I've starved myself. I've been down to 1,000 calories, and I want to kill somebody. Literally. And mostly Jim. But you don't have to do that anymore. Like there's a way with your body to make food work for it. And the biggest thing for me is how I eat my food. For me, I'm a night person. Being a night nurse is hard because it messes with your metabolism, your circadian rhythms, and it does make it harder to get the weight off. But even on this plan, I've been able to kind of work my meals, because 2 of my meals are based around my workouts, and that's been huge. I've never eaten before I worked out. I always thought I would throw up, which I haven't yet. I haven't had to clean the rug. But you can really still eat, and you can still lose weight, and it doesn't have to be a deprivation thing. I was still able to go out and order food. The biggest thing is, in this day and age, we have the internet. We can actually go out beforehand and know what we're going to have, know what we're going to order. Some of the chain restaurants do have full menus and full nutritional options. So I found that going out actually was not that bad. I could still eat within plan and not have any issues. So my tip for 4 is make food your friend. It doesn't have to be the enemy. I look at it as fuel, and sometimes I find I'm eating weird combinations just because I need to fill all of my areas, fats, carbohydrates, fruits, and everything else. Like I'm eating 4 or 5 fruits a day, and my sugars are still okay. I've been watching them because in the past, the fruits sometimes have throw my sugars up, but I realized it was more just eating the fruit by itself. If eating it with combinations of food, it has worked out for me. So that is my tip for today, is make food your friend. It doesn't have to be the enemy in your New Year's resolution, because if you starve yourself, if you cut out food groups, if your diet is too extreme in one way, and obviously in the other way, you eat anything you want, it goes both ways there, you're not going to keep to it, because you're not going to be able to sustain that. This is a way I could sustain eating and hit my goals for this year, which I've been struggling to do for a couple years now, just because of all my medical ailments. So I feel good, and I just wanted to give you that tip. If you have any questions, please send me a message. This is Paula Ward, aka Tutu Fit Mama. Live your best life.